And here we go then, match number 2 of the evening. We have got the debut of the new bloodline. We've got Zilla Fatu, Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga going up against Gallus in a 6-man tornado tag match. Now this is actually Zilla's first ever match in SWE. Jacob Fatu has not had the best of time in history, has he really? He currently sits on -3 after 10 matches. But I suppose it's a little bit different situation for him. Tama Tonga +1 after 13 matches. So it's going to be interesting to see if these new guys can come out on top. So thinking of splitting our bloodline, what has happened? What is wrong with Tama Tonga? Okay, well the Tama Tonga core is bugged. Great to know. Another problem to add to the list of issues with this bloody game, I tell you. I don't think I've ever had as many problems with a 2K game as this one. I know it hasn't been as widely publicised, the issues, but I feel like this is possibly the one I've had the most problems with. And I know there's a lot of problems. I see a lot of the core creators. I follow a lot of them on Twitter to see what they're doing. And I see a lot of people basically just giving up on it at this point in time. So we are going to need a new Tama Tonga core because this one is Tama Horrible. I'm not even sure where these things are coming from. He looks great in the actual... This is the problem. You look at him in the create a core screen, he looks fine. You look at him in the loading screen, he looks fine. It's literally just in match the problem occurs. We'll get it fixed up for next time. I'm sure we'll be seeing more of these guys moving forward. There's Wolfgang there with a big gutbuster on Jacob Fatu. And at the moment, Gallus is looking strong, which is not what I had planned from this match, I must admit. But as I said, I will never change it just because something I don't want to happen happens. As I've always said, I will only ever redo a match if there's a proper bug. If Gallus go on to win this match, then they go on to win this match and we'll have to deal with it. So this is the second of 4 matches today. Of course, we still have for you the tag team Hell in a Cell match between the team of Brock Lesnar and Shelton Benjamin, the Minnesota Stretching Crew, up against the War Dogs Baron Corbin and Bron Breakker. Or Breakker. Still not sure how you pronounce his name, to be honest. And our main event of the day will be the Bloodline vs Nightmare family inside the War Games. Gallus is looking so dominant right now. They're really dominating. Every time Bloodline get anywhere to their feet, they're completely overdone. Big suplex from the top. Jacob Fatu almost had something there. Almost had a choke, but not to be kept. Wow, Gallus is so dominant here. I'm shocked how dominant this is. That's because it literally is 3-on-1. Every time somebody goes down, somebody else... There's 2 other guys to overturn it. And you look at them here, look, they're just dominating everything. Gallus really annoyed me here. Jacob Fatu got back up on his feet. Now Wolfgang has him up. And down. Tama Tonga does fight back, but as soon as someone fights back, there's 2 other members of Gallus on them. Well, so Tama Tonga has taken 1 down, now taking a second one down. Could the tides turn here? The tides tied? Could the tides turn? That's what I'm looking for, not the tides time. No, maybe not. Gallus once again in full control. Apart from Jacob Fatu getting some damage on the outside on Wolfgang. What has happened to Tama Tonga? This core is brutally bad. Zilla now chopping away at the back of the leg. I mean, I was anticipating this match could be like even, but this is crazy. This is just one-sided at this point. Pin attempt here now on Tama Tonga. Only a 2 count. The new bloodline is not very good. That's all we've established so far. The new bloodline is terrible. I can't believe this. I can't believe how much... Fucking dumb. I've never seen a 6-man tag this one-sided ever in this game. How is it so one-sided? Because the stats aren't in the favour of Gallus, I can tell you that for a start. The stats are really not in the favour of Gallus at this point in time. Okay, Tama Tonga is the only one to be getting any offense at this point in time. Jacob Fatu on the outside trying to get something going. If the bloodline do turn this around, it's going to be a hell of a turnaround. Jacob Fatu breaks it up as Zilla now, who's been busted open, by the way, Zilla. Wolfgang looking to take him up. Zilla breaks free. This is just reversal city here. Gallus looking very strong. Jacob Fatu, big takedown though. He's heading to a big spear by Tama Tonga. There's the pin. Jacob Fatu with a big moonsault as well. Ref, count it. Jacob's just hit his finisher. Wolfgang's going to get the referee. Was terrible. A big cutter. That's Tama Tonga's finisher maneuver as well. And now the bloodline's starting to showcase what they can do. Zilla with a pin. Jacob Fatu, lovely inverted power slam. Another pin attempt. Zilla now, big splash. I think Wolfgang avoided it. And all of a sudden the bloodline have finally found their their flow, by the looks of it. Big Samoan spike there by Zilla. There's the pin. And that is enough. Wow. That was interesting. Tama Tonga gets the point. He moves up to a +2. Zilla Fatu gets his debut point. He moves up to a +1. Jacob Fatu moves up to a -2. And in the tag teams, the new bloodline moves up to a +1. Whereas we have Gallus losing a point for that loss in the tag team division. Mark Kofi loses a point in the singles division, moves down to a 0. Joe also moves down to a 0. And then, of course, we have Wolfgang moving down to a... Is that Wolfgang's first match of the year? I thought we used the Gallus already, to be honest, but I haven't updated the rankings if we did. Wolfgang moves down to a 0 with his first match of the year. Right, that is the Bloodline versus Gallus. It was an interesting one. We need a new Tama Tonga because that Tama Tonga is broken. But apart from that, it was a difficult start. But the new Bloodline showed that cream always rises to the top.